Hey guys, it's me, Last of Gaia, and honestly, I don't even know where to begin with this. Just want to say I'm sorry for not having the ability to upload videos to you guys. It's just I've been sick. I've had school things to do. I've been moving into a new house, as you can see by the changed walls in the background a little bit. I'm still not well. I've got a stiffy nose. I'm exhausted. I haven't slept. I have eaten so much fast food. Literally, I can't wait for my dad to get home from grocery shopping so I can eat a damn meal. Like an actual meal. This bag of pretzels that's in my garbage can, it's from a fucking gas station. That's not the point. The point is, I finally finished my budget soul tie whip deck to show you guys. So let's get started, shall we? Mana base. 4 evolving wilds. We're a graveyard deck. We're trying to put cards from our deck to the graveyard. 4 Temple of Deceit for your ability to scry, and it produces black mana. There's like 2 blue cards in the entire deck. I'll let you know that right now. 3 Thornwood Falls and 3 Jungle Hollow for the easy ability to gain life, and they produce whatever mana that you want. That is within their colors. Urborg, because it's Urborg, I don't have to explain myself there. And 6 forests, 3 islands, and 2 swamps. That rounds out our 26 land mana base. Creatures, 4 Satyr Wayfinder. When he enters the battlefield, he gives you the ability to get a land out of the top 4 cards, and the rest hit your yard. 2 Night Howler. His power and tempest equal to the number of creature cards in the yards, and he can bestow for 2 black. So you put him on a flyer and you swing for a lot. Which, here's a flyer, Master of the Feast. He's very relevant, especially with whip, because you can activate your whip to bring him back, attack for 5, and if he gets exiled, your opponent doesn't get the benefit of drawing an extra card. So that's why he's in the deck. Then I have 4 copies of Nyxweaver. This card is so good. So good. It just constantly puts cards from your deck into your graveyard. So it's amazing. You got 2 copies of Hornet Queen. You just want to put big baddies in your graveyard. Hornet Queen is one of them. Bring her back, and you get board control. 2 Traumocratus. No one knows what this guy does. So he's 5 blue, 8/8 legendary Kraken. He's got hexproof unless he's in combat. And he's either blocked by everything or unblockable. So basically, let's just say we have a Tromo, they have a Rakshasa, and they have a tapped... Let's say they have a Rakshasa and a tapped Rakshasa. So when we attack with Tromo, since only one creature can block it, it gets through because everything has to block it. If you see what I'm saying there. So he's just big. On to removal, 4 copies of Hero's Downfall. I said this was budget, but I already got the Hero's Downfalls in the deck, so I don't really need to buy them. They are expensive, so I'd say buy them now. And because killing Planeswalkers is good, you do want this in your deck. 3 copies of Murderous Cut, because this will always be 1 black mostly, and it kills anything that isn't Caryatid or Hexproof or whatever. 2 copies of Bioblight, because tokens are a thing and they need to die. And then 2 copies of Empty the Pits as your win condition. I've been able to pull this off for as high as 12 with this deck. So, yeah. Just putting that out there. But if your zombies get Bioblighted, have a backup plan. I'll let you know that now. Only sorcery in the deck are 4 copies of Commune with the Gods. This allows you to fill your graveyard and to pick up any enchantment. You can get your Night Howler, your Master. Can you get Nyxweaver? You can get Nyxweaver. And you can grab this shiny thing. The 4 copies of Whip of Erebos. This is the cornerstone of the deck. This is why you have a deck. You play it, if it resolves, you win. Just bring back your dudes and crush. And then the last card in the main deck are 2 copies of Palace Siege. This is 3 black for an enchantment. Choose cons or dragons. Cons, you get to fetch a creature out of your yard. Dragons, Pharika's Cure. Most of the time I choose dragons, but if I have a lot of creatures in the yard when they'll empty the pits or dove spells, I choose cons. So that does it for the main deck. It is 63 cards, which is a little high, but I like it. I would say if you really want it at 60, take out the 1 Murderer's Cut and the 2 Palace Sieges and move those to the sideboard. This sideboard is not complete. It does need editing, but this is what I have. 2 copies of Prognostic Sphinx to come in against control decks to help you out with deck fixing. 2 Dark Betrayal because Marty was a thing and you want their creatures dead. 2 Negate because blue is a thing and it's nice having that. 1 more Bile Blight and 2 copies of Silence of the Believers because Blue-White Heroic is still a deck and Red-White Heroic is coming up, so you need to kill their creatures immediately. Silence is especially good. Silence is especially good because it exiles their auras too. 2 Crux of Fate because if you kill your creatures, they go to your graveyard so you can get your whip stuff, and killing their creatures is nice. Psychic Intrusion to take their best card out of their hand and play it as yourself. And then 3 copies of Villainous Wealth just to take away their deck if you can't get your graveyard going. So that is my budget Sidisi list Sultai graveyard deck. Jeskai Control is the next deck that's coming up. I really want it to work so badly. I really do like it. My only issue with the deck is that it doesn't really work well, I guess would be the correct term. It's not as consistent as, I want it to be. But you can't win them all, right? Anyway, I'm Last the Guy. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, be a better player. I'm out of here.